millennials,
I hope this is working.
children of all ages.
This could be an hour of silence.
I think it's good. Welcome to the first of many
The very first instalment,
episode of Short Kings,
Short Kings.
Harry and Stoney's podcast adventures on this planet that we call Earth and Home.
Brackets, but not for very long.
Because we're planning a trip to space.
We're planning a trip to space or a trip to suicide.
Yeah?
Depending on how you look at that. Depending on how I'm feeling. We've just spent about 2 hours trying to set this podcast microphone up.
So it's been unbearable.
I can't wait till it's over now. I'll be
I
honest.
just want it done.
There's a vital piece that is missing from the podcast setup. The bit that connects the microphone,
Boom stand.
the boom stand. So I have my arm is holding the microphone in
Stoney's
between
arm is
us.
the boom stand.
Yes, and it's
Your arm's
aching.
gonna get
It's,
tired.
it's aching
I was
already.
gonna say.
Let's wrap this up.
Well, I'll take it over at some point.
All right, halfway.
Halfway.
We'll have a half time and we'll give it a halfway
swap
change.
sides.
We'll
have
swap
our orange
sides.
Slices.
Yeah.
Do people-
Jaffa
Do
cakes?
you still do that? You used to play football. Do you still have orange slices for half time?
No. Did we ever?
Did you ever?
No, I
did.
never
played
did.
Football.
I think you're from Ireland, Harry. I think the Irish, that was a big
Northern
thing in Northern Ireland. Yeah, same thing. I think big thing
and
over there.
that's podcast over.
That's the podcast
We're
over.
done.
Well, that nicely brings segments as...
Segue, you mean.
Sorry, no. That brings us on to our next segment.
There we go.
There we are. How did we meet, Harry? And what is this podcast all about?
That's good. That's good. We met
Good segment.
year 8.
8?
Year 8. I heard of you.
For all our global listeners, that's about 13.
All of them.
All of
the
them.
global listeners. We met. I heard your name. I heard Stoney, and I thought that sounds like an interesting character.
An interesting character.
And then you found out that I was originally from Northern Ireland, and you would start sort of. I wouldn't call it racism. I'd call it. I think I'd call it racism, actually.
It's stereotypical.
You used to come up to me and be like, "Hidely ho there, Harry." And this was whenever we didn't really know each other, but it was a nice intro.
It was a nice intro. I heard Harry was Irish,
Mm-hmm.
and I was happy about that. My dad's from Northern Ireland, so it's kind of
I'm
like...
also from Northern Ireland, Stoney.
But it's kind of like... For black people, it's kind of like the N-word pass.
Is it?
You know?
Interesting.
I was allowed to come up to you and say, "Hardly ho there, Harry,"
Yeah,
because of my Irish blood.
exactly. Well, I was actually Irish blood.
Yeah,
I lived there for 8 years.
You
before
really
that.
were.
Yeah, and then it just sort of blossomed from there, and there was a distinct moment where we became, some would say, too close friends.
Yes.
I'm,
I think the listeners need more there.
But so you were always interested in this sort of thing, weren't you? 'Cause
Yeah.
You started a YouTube channel.
Well, back in the day, let's say year 8 again.
It was year 8.
Me and an old friend, which we'll say no more about,
Yeah,
started this YouTube channel. It was called George's Quest,
yeah.
and we just used to put out the most ridiculous videos you can think of. Sketch comedy. Sketch
From a
comedy
year 8,
from a
which is
year
gonna
8 point
be
of view.
Pretty bad.
It wasn't clever, witty.
no,
It was
it
just
wasn't.
sort of, we played these characters.
Bad.
They were all Irish characters, coincidentally.
Yeah, they were.
I think I was called Mr. Quest or something.
Mr. Quest.
And we just used to play games of hide and seek and stuff and film it. And
Yeah.
we
Classic year 8 stuff.
classic year 8. We
Very
found it hilarious at the time, and then as I started to become friends with Harry, I mean everyone else sort of abandoned it, but me and Harry sort of started to make a lot of these sketches.
We made one. I distinctly remember one because we're in your house today. We're
Yeah.
in your little garage. For the listeners, it's
More of a
small.
dungeon.
It's more of it's a small garage. There's a lot of power tools on the wall. There's bikes. There's a punching bag right next to me.
Harry sat on a weight bench.
First and only time I'll ever be on a weight bench. And it's just got me thinking of you brought me over, a young, innocent,
Impressionable.
impressionable Irish boy, not long in the country, just fresh faced, moved to Little Eaton. No, that was later, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was in and I came over and you said, "Harry, let's record a sketch
A
for
sketch.
George's Quest," and I was bright-eyed. I was like, I'm going to be in Hollywood. Very akin to Harvey Weinstein, I feel it was.
It was a real abuse of power.
Yeah, it was.
Harry was this my little bitch, basically, and I brought him round, and we wrote this script for this sort of sequence of sketches.
Yeah.
Not the shoe. And we just thought let's go for it, and we recorded it.
Yeah.
And George's Quest, people found it ironically funny at school, and they'd say, "Oh, I laughed at your video," whatever.
Yeah.
So we recorded it, and fast forward, we were at school the following Monday.
Yeah.
And people said, "Yeah, we like the videos this weekend, but it's a bit gay."
Yeah, bit homoerotic.
And what was our reaction there, Harry?
Well, I don't remember looking back instantly, but I remember filming it, and I remember a specific scene where I was sort of down, like 13 years old, baby-faced Harry Orr, very just not looking good, and you said to me, you were like, "Harry, do you want a bit of my sausage roll?" And then the next cut was me on my knees, and you had a sausage roll just in my face, akin to performing fellatio, I think is the way to describe it. So we filmed softcore child gay pornography, and just spread it on the internet for many to see.
We put that out there, and we hoped that people would find it funny, and I think people found it uncomfortable, to say the least.
Looking back, I remember thinking like, yeah, that is uncomfortable.
And that is certainly on the dark web somewhere.
That's the only way you can find it now.
If you get a really dodgy VPN, I'm sure you can find that somewhere. You're in the right circles.
Yeah, no, you're in the wrong circles.
Yeah,
Definitely in the wrong circles.
You're in the right rings though. So yeah, that's the first sort of
That's
experience we had with multimedia
You
technology.
indoctrinated me at a young age.
Yeah.
To performing for you.
Performing
Performing in both
fellatio.
sexual acts and comedic acts.
Yes, I mean it was a funny video. If you
I can't remember it. I just remember it scarring me.
I
That's
remember
what
because I watched it back. I remember watching this back,
Mhm.
and I was like, because it was
What was that noise you made? Hold on a minute.
Oh, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
No, I was more like, ooh, that's a better noise. Because almost every sketch, I'm not sure if I was at the time,
Director.
a bit curious or whatever,
Maybe.
just subconsciously. But every sketch was a reference to homosexual
It was.
intercourse.
That was year 8, different time.
Different time.
Different men.
Now we film it and put it on Pornhub, so
We've gone full.
Yeah.
We've gone full. We've embraced it.
we've swung the other way.
We have. But no, that was good times
Yeah,
back then. And then it just sort of the friendship grew and blossomed.
and blossomed, and here we are.
Here we are.
We've both finished university now, and we've got nothing better to do
I've got nothing to do at all.
except invest £300 in a podcast microphone and chat some shit.
You've locked me in your cell. I woke up 20 minutes ago, bag over my head, you put a microphone in my face and said, "Harry, record a podcast."
Record a
with me."
podcast.
All
And
the doors are locked. You can't get out.
I gave you some wine
Give me a
and
small glass of wine.
and
You're drinking Bucks Fizz.
Bucks Fizz.
We've had a pint as well.
Yeah.
It's been a lovely day.
It's been a lovely day.
Yeah.
Harry's driving.
I'm gonna
later.
drive later.
Yeah,
so it's
okay.
fine. I'll have some
Right,
water,
that's
it's
good.
fine. We'll
If any Fed are listening,
any-
fuck the 12.
Whoa, I don't agree with that. On record, Harry, or I support the 12.
The 12.
Is that a thing?
I think that's a big thing at the moment in
12?
in all the looting and all the rioting. They call them the 12. I'm not sure why
the 12?
actually.
I've heard the 5-0.
The 5-0. That's like 1963.
Well, yeah, policemen.
The pigs. That's another one. Where did our friendship then take us, Harry? What else was allowed us to blossom? Because I've got a certain story in my mind.
Do you? I've got one from later on.
Right.
I've got
Okay.
one from like Leavers Day.
All right. So
What's yours?
we'll go in between because mine's. I don't know. This may get edited. If it's still in, the podcast went shit. Right. But it was a story that basically me and Harry were getting changed in year 9
Oh,
for PE.
yeah.
The story starts where we left off. And this guy sort of came into our room. This is
Changing room. A person came into the changing room.
ready for the next
came in
session
to change
of
it.
physical education.
Yeah.
He was a couple of years older than us, and me and Harry were a bit knackered. We're not built for physical education. It's fair to say.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
You are a bit now.
I'm a bit more, but yeah, we definitely weren't back in the day.
No.
Very scrawny young boys. So we were the last out of the change room. So the next class came in, and this guy came in, and we just overheard him. And it was sort of the typical. It was a cute little fat chubby kid, and we were just overhearing his conversation. And he goes, "My camera," to his friend. He was bragging. He goes, "My camera holds 25 megapixels. If that." And me and Harry lost it. It was.
We turned to each other like, "Did you just hear that?"
It's the passion he had there. If
Passion,
that.
absolute passion behind it.
And we coined it as a phrase, and every time this cute little fat chubby kid waltzed past us or rolled past us, whatever he did, we'd just go, "If that," to him, and we thought.
Did we do it to him? I thought we just did it to we weren't bullied.
No, we did it amongst
guy.
each other and amongst our friendship
it became sort of
group.
an inside joke or something.
Yeah, but I think he'd sort of clocked on because every time he walked past, he must have heard 15 people go, "If that."
Yeah.
15. We had a lot of friends, Harry.
Yeah, let's go. B knocks.
And then so eventually one day we're all sat in class, and I get called to the office. And me and Harry were in different classes at the time. So we walk into the office, and I see Harry, and I'm thinking,
There was like 7 of us in lower school office called in. Not good.
Not good.
We walk in, see each other.
And we see each other, and you know when you're that age, and you're already starting to chuckle, and you're holding back the laughter. We had the big dons from our high school, our secondary school. Our secondary school. I've been watching too many chick flicks. We had the big dogs, the headmasters, the deputy headmasters, plural. Head of year as well, and she was telling us off, and they threatened us with suspension expulsion at one point.
It was like you're bullying this. It
Fat
came across
kid.
as you're bullying this guy in the year of you. When we weren't. It wasn't malicious. There was nothing malicious.
It wasn't intended to be, but I can see why one would think it might be.
Absolutely. Looking back, maybe.
So
Not nice.
then we're all sat there already trying to hold back the laughter. We're getting this telling off. Think, yeah, whatever. We're sorry. We didn't realise it was bullying. And then the head of year didn't know what the actual thing we were bullying about this kid about was, and she goes, "If that happens again," and we all just erupt.
Like, oh my god, no! I covered my mouth. I was like, I'm not gonna look at anyone. I can't deal with that. She really just said that.
And I think you were much better at holding it in at the time. I was always the one that would just burst out, and it was one of them. We're sat in the room, the teachers are staring at us with absolute seriousness, and I'm crying, laughing in the corner, but I couldn't stop. It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
We're not like that anymore, though.
No.
We're not bullies. We're not hardcore.
We're a bit depressed now.
We've gone the other way.
We've gone the other way.
People bully us.
We never laugh, and we get bullied. So Harry, what next in your line of stories?
God, well, no, mine goes all the way to the Leavers Day with an amazing memory.
Okay.
Me and you. So Leavers Day, we were obviously all drinking from an early time, an early period.
Sort of late morning.
Late morning, early morning.
Early morning, yeah, before we even got to school, yeah,
Exactly.
You're right.
You were in Little Eaton, I was in Duffield.
Yeah.
So we hadn't seen each other at
Two
all.
separate villages.
And they had a Leavers assembly, and everyone got up, the people that had organised the prom, just everything, and then the Leavers video. And I thought, does that mean me? So I stood up, and I was on one side of the hall, the sixth form centre. You were on the other, and I remember just walking up the aisle, looking across, seeing you being absolutely fucked, me also being fucked. We just met in the middle. We just idly hold there, just in front of everyone, just so drunk, just hugging because it was the first time.
All our hard work
was
being acknowledged.
Video. There's another one. We've always been with fingers in the pie of multimedia.
I wondered where that was going. I got excited.
Fingers in the pie of with the Leavers video.
Yeah, the Leavers video. So we made a video for our sixth form Leavers Day. Not just us, but we won't mention the others. We were the main ones. Henry Rowe.
We were absolutely not the main ones.
Jess
Thorley was the main one. She edited it.
So we made this, and we got to the front, in front of our whole year. We were both bladdered, it's fair to say, which was unacceptable at 9:30 in the morning.
It's unacceptable now as well, to be fair.
And I remember Miss Maunder giving me a bar of chocolate. She gave us all a bar of chocolate.
Yeah.
And I just started Jesus at the Last Supper, broke this chocolate up and was throwing it into my crowd of peasants who were lapping it up.
Oh, that was I remember being like, "Can I eat this now?" And I just looked across to you, and you were just chucking it like a hero, just like take it, feed it, and was like, "What on earth?
What is going on? Oh Lord.
That is that's good times.
Good times.
Good
Good
memories.
times. So that's sort of a foundation of our friendship, really.
Real
And
rough, yeah.
yeah,
And now I've been up to. You went to Newcastle Uni.
went to Newcastle University.
I went to Kiel.
Kiel.
Another Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle Underline, that one.
Opposed to on time.
The far inferior Newcastle.
Yeah.
In honesty, I've never been to
never went?
I never went to Newcastle Underline. What's it like?
It's just like a little town.
A little town.
There's
Like the
nice-
Hot Fuzz town.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
The complete opposite.
Okay.
It's like a cinema. and
Like the
stuff.
Shaun of the Dead town then.
Yeah, there was just zombies.
Yeah,
Everywhere in
okay.
Newcastle. I had to fight off zombies every time I went to uni. Fun fact.
As in crackheads.
No,
just actual zombies.
Undead.
The undead.
The undead.
Okay.
No, yeah, but I went up to Newcastle a couple of times.
You did, didn't
Away
you?
the lads. Had a
Yeah,
good time.
had a good time.
It was very good.
Kicked on my sofa.
Yeah, I did.
Had a nice little nap there once.
Some would call it a sleep.
It was.
Some would call it.
No, it was a quick kip.
Yeah.
So we need segments for this podcast.
We do. We need something.
So anyone who listens, if there's anyone that's going to listen to this, if that could be a little thing we say.
Could it?
After each
We're bringing it back.
after
We're
each bit,
bringing
we
it
can
back,
go,
baby.
if that. And that means that the bit we just did, we appreciated. You know what I mean?
What if I don't say it and you say it, and suddenly you're the only one that appreciates it?
Well,
It creates a rift.
and then we have a divided podcast.
The worst kind of podcast.
Well, then we can sort of settle debate on air.
Oh yeah, we could have some debates.
We could have some debates, yeah.
I don't want to debate.
I don't want to debate.
I feel like you debating would be, I don't know.
Vicious.
Yeah, and you just wouldn't accept if you were wrong.
Well, let's find out. The Irish are inferior. Debate.
Debate now.
So what's been going on in the world, Harry? Let's discuss
What's
a
been
bit of
going
that.
on in the world?
In the world.
Bloody hell, a lot.
We've had a bit of...
A lot's happened.
We've had COVID.
Have we? Well, I've been hearing about that. What is
Yeah,
it?
it's a little... It's like the cold.
Is
It's
it?
like the common cold.
Interesting.
But a lot of the oldies are saying, no.
The old.
As in the old people in
Okay.
care homes, they're saying, no, not having that.
All right.
So I think we've had to, if anyone's listening that's been living under a rock, you've been doing isolation very well.
Like Patrick Star.
like Patrick Star. Is it not Patrick Starfish?
No, mate.
I
He
was-
is a starfish.
I was fed a lie.
He's called. No, I think you just didn't watch SpongeBob. You just
SpongeBob Squarefish, yeah, I know it.
Squid with the fish. Mr. Krabs.
Squidfish.
Squidfish. Mr. Krabs. The fish. Mr. Fish.
Mr. Fish. Right, so yeah, we've had COVID. How have you been how have you been coping with COVID?
COVID coping.
COVID
New
coping.
segment.
That could be a little segment for us.
Segment, right? Dan?
Harry's COVID coping. What's sort of the weird? Everyone's found like a weird little hobby. What's sort of the thing you've picked up?
I taught myself how to juggle.
Did you?
Yeah.
Three hand, not
Three
three-handed.
hands. I grew a hand. It was very good.
Impressive.
3 balls. Giving it 3 juggling balls. Get your mind out of the goddamn gutter.
Oh,
Bring it shore board. Talk about juggling now, and juggling is a topic that I will not joke about. It's a serious
Juggling
topic
is a
for me.
serious topic.
Yeah.
We'll joke about COVID,
Joke about anything.
joke
else.
about anything, but
But
juggling.
my God, juggling's where where you cross the line. I draw the line of juggling. No, but yeah, I taught myself how to juggle.
Are you any good?
No.
Can you juggle?
It sucked.
Can you juggle 3 balls?
I can-
If I gave you 3 balls
I
right
can
now,
do 1, 2, 3 and catch it. I can't
Right.
go anymore. I can.
is that juggling or is that catching 3 balls?
No, it counts as juggling.
Right.
I'm juggling at least one
Right.
ball. One ball is being juggled.
No, 2 balls is a juggle. 1 ball is catch.
Yeah, no, but I'm not doing it with 2. I'm not just throwing 2 balls up and catching them.
Okay.
I've start with 1 ball in one hand,
2 in the other.
1 up, the other up, catch it, in the other.
Right.
Juggle. I
Okay.
don't stop.
So it's 1 round of a juggle, and then you're there.
I can juggle. Yes. It's not-
You can safely say that you
I
can juggle.
I can juggle.
Well, that's you should think
Can
about.
you fucking juggle?
I can't juggle.
Suddenly
Let me try with this
critiquing-
microphone and my glass of wine. Let's see how it ends up.
Suddenly critiquing my juggling. You can't juggle a dick, mate.
I can juggle a dick.
Oh.
You should see the sketches I used to make, Harry. You're in the I juggled your dick. Oh goodness me. So yeah, I didn't really pick up a hobby.
Alright, there goes that.
There goes that. I wish I did. I bought a punch bag. I've been punching it.
You've been letting out your pent-up aggression.
Yeah,
You're an
yeah.
aggressive little boy.
So I wake up every morning.
Small man syndrome.
Yeah, we're quite small, short kings, hence the name.
Exactly. How tall are you? You were
Like
similar.
your height.
Mm.
5'7", are we?
I was waiting for you to say that. I'm like 6 foot. No,
But-
I think I'm like 5'6", genuinely.
As this is called Short Kings,
Mhm.
are you 5'6"? You're
think
5.
I'm 5'6".
I would say you're 5'7",
Well,
Harry.
You might be 5'7". I'm a little bit short.
If you've never seen Harry, don't. I wouldn't recommend it.
Unfortunately. Not very nice, but okay.
But he's got you've got like curly hair,
Curly hair,
so it gives
yeah.
you a good extra inch, maybe.
Yeah, but it's during lockdown, my god, Afro fucking century.
We need to
Century
set up
Afro.
a social media account and show them
So
that
big.
picture of you.
The young one.
The young one, when Harry was in year 8, when we met, he had
Everything's year 8.
these, those, it's like those, you go into like a fancy dress store,
Yeah.
those big afros that you can buy. It was unbelievable.
People used to shout, year 7s. I remember one time I was walking up the stairs to my form room and a year 7 shouted at me, Afro, and I was like,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was, oh god, it made me feel self-conscious.
When did year 7s get so cheeky?
I hate year 7s.
I hate year
hate-
7s.
I hate them. They're so cheeky now.
If there's anyone on this earth that I hate, it's year
Year
7s.
7s, they are. I remember I was terrified in year 7.
I was scared of my elders.
I was scared of year 8s.
Yeah.
Now they don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They walk around with the little TikTok and
Oh, mate.
the little man bags and giving it all that.
Sounds so old. Sounds so... Back in my day,
Back in
year
my day.
7s used to be scared of a year 8, and now they're bloody fighting.
And now they're fighting us. Well, we could move on to a little segment.
Okay.
Famous short kings.
Famous short kings.
So we'll just talk. Think about all the successful people that were short kings.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt?
No,
He's like
not.
6 foot.
Tom Cruise. That's
Tom
not-
Cruise.
I wish Brad Pitt was small.
Yeah.
You know who's small? Have you seen Line of Duty?
Yes.
You know the main guy.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I've seen the.
Hold on, let me read you my answer. No. I
Right,
haven't
sorry.
seen it.
What I meant was no.
Okay.
But I've seen on Netflix like the sort of front cover for it.
Okay.
You know what I
The
mean?
main guy.
And I didn't judge the series by its cover.
Good, because you shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't do
Life
that.
lesson, new segment. Write it down.
Life lessons with
Life
Harry.
Lessons with Harry and Stoney. You're in it as well. You can give
Okay.
it. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Okay.
No, but the main guy in Line of Duty, small.
And I assume he's a bit of a hero in it.
Yeah, he's like the main character.
No, he dies straight away.
It's not the main character. It's about corrupt policemen.
Okay.
and Police
Oh.
people, police people.
Topical.
Yeah.
Should we get into that?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. It's about there's a group of people and they go and take on the corrupt. It's really good. You should watch.
I'll
I
watch it.
Watched it in like 4 days.
Is that a lockdown binge watch?
Yeah.
So
It's on BBC.
so you weren't spending that much time juggling.
How
Is
dare you? I took 1 hour out of every day. I stay awake for 24 hours. I don't sleep. 23 hours juggling. 1 hour.
1 hour line of
It's my
duty.
break and then just keep
Just
juggling.
carry on
And I
juggling.
can still only do 3.
Still the 3 juggles.
Do nothing.
If
But
you get to 4 balls, then we'll talk.
that's a lot of.
That's circus
asking a
level.
lot.
That's circus level.
Maybe I could join a circus.
You could join the circus.
People like juggle knives and shit.
I could join the circus because I can get a lot down my throat. No.
I knew it was going somewhere.
On a serious note,
That's not a circus act.
I'm not
Stoney.
talking cock. I'm talking
New segment, talking cock.
talking cock. I'm talking sort of liquid. It sounds just as bad.
So you can like down things quickly.
I can open my throat halfway,
Like a snake.
like kind of like yeah, but I can't eat an elephant in one.
Neither can snakes. I don't think you're fine there.
I'm sure they can. I've seen a picture of a snake with an elephant inside it.
Yeah, but I think there might have been a cartoon soon.
Oh yeah.
What you can open your throat. I didn't know this.
So it's sort
You
of
genuinely
liquid
do this.
goes down. We were at the pub and I had that downing competition.
Drinky. Yes, and yeah, you are pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a special skill.
Or a circus act,
Or a
really.
Circus, not a circus act. The amazing Stoney coming down a pine.
Down a
I
pine
was like, what?
quicker than average, but not
Yeah,
that
slightly
quick.
quicker than- He's like, right, someone from the audience come in trying down a pine. They like beat you. Like,
Oh, shit. Well-
they replace you in the circus.
Yeah, it's every man for himself out there.
This is a fucking cruel world, the circuses.
Yeah, I don't mind when it's people because I don't like people.
Yeah,
But when they've got
animals,
animals and
that's
stuff,
fucked up,
and
yeah.
people can run. Animals can, but they can
Well,
sedate animals.
Stoney, I hate to break this to you. They can sedate humans as well.
And I should know about sedating humans in this dungeon.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that
I
now.
would call it a garage.
A garage.
You can call it.
It's actually quite a nice garage.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got a few-
I don't mean to roast it for too
Yeah,
long.
don't roast me garage. Next segment.
Roast
Don't
the
roast me
garage,
garage.
Write it down. Who's your? So my short hero. Who's your hero?
My
that's
short hero. Well, you know what? When JB had his rebellious phase,
Whoa.
I kind of liked him.
No way, really.
Yeah. He was spitting on fans. He was...
And this is your hero. I just want to breathe.
No. Except the time he spat on a fan. He had that sort of rebellious stage, and I quite like that when an artist sort of goes a bit rogue.
Do you?
Yeah, so I thought when JB was doing it, I thought
What's
short
that,
hero.
2016.
Yeah, we're going back. This is what sort of what do you mean era.
Yes.
Era
how,
JB.
How small is he?
He's smaller than us. Well, he's about 5'6".
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
I don't believe you.
Well, Google
I'm
it.
gonna Google it.
Google
New
that.
segment. We Googled Stoney's facts.
Who's another short hero? I reckon I'm really wrong.
I think you. I don't. Believe
Height in feet.
Height and feet. Yeah. He's 5'9", Stoney.
Same thing. Flip it upside down. He's 5'9's average, isn't it?
I would. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
Think it is. I think it is.
Well,
People say that.
right. Well, my hero's gone.
Yeah, you don't have a hero.
Who do I need? Yoda. I'm panicking. Yoda.
Daniel Radcliffe's pretty small.
Yeah, Harry Potter. He's a bit of a wet wipe.
I've got mine.
What?
Deck from Ant and Deck.
Yeah. All
You
right.
can't have him. He's mine.
I'll have Ant.
He's tall.
Small name.
Very true. Small insect.
Small insect. Small
Yeah,
name.
Yeah.
So right. I'll have Ant. You have Deck.
Mhm.
I think that'd be our dream one day.
Remember when we almost went on Stars in Your Eyes, and we didn't. We
I
talked
think
about it once.
Harry's talking about the school version there,
Not the real.
not the real stars
Yeah,
in your eyes.
In our school, we had once a year it'd be Stars in Your Eyes. Person, if you want to, you go on, sing,
Cover a band,
cover
an
about
artist.
the person, yeah. And I thought we should have gone on and done PJ and Duncan.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I would have really liked that,
Yeah,
but we
shame
didn't. We didn't.
We didn't. So
We could make a version. We have a friend. Shout out to Tubbo
Yeah.
who makes music.
Yeah.
We could make a PJ and Duncan remix.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Harry or Ho and Toe.
Hoe and Toe.
Hoe and
There
Toe.
it is. HOE, like the god.
Yeah, no, as in the sort of slags.
Oh, I don't want that to be my name then. I quit the band.
Well, I'll accept Toe. It's just Toe on his own then. Toe's gone solo.
It's a solo toe.
Solo
You're not
toe.
gonna have a lot of balance. You've got a solo toe.
You've got a hat from Pizza Planet.
I do.
What's Pizza Planet?
You don't. You genuinely don't.
I genuinely don't know.
It's from
You look like is it a delivery company?
It's aha. It's
Ah.
from the Pixar film Toy Story,
Ah,
and it's a fictional pizza thing.
okay.
Pizza company in Toy Story. So I bought it online, and now I wear
Pizza
it.
Planet hat. We'll stick that on the social medias. If you want to buy them, we'll resell them.
Problem is,
Yeah.
they look so. It's quite a visual segment, not the best. No one
Not
can-
good for
No one
podcasts.
can see what on earth we're talking about. So it's a hat, first of all. It's
A red cap.
Aha. So
Ah.
it was red, bright red, white writing. Looked a little bit Donald Trump.
I was gonna say that.
Exactly, but I've DIY'd it
Ah.
myself, and I've bleached it.
Yeah. So
You can
it's
see Stoney can see, you the listener can't see.
no, but it's gone from. I'll explain. It's gone from sort of a "Make America Great Again" hat to sort
Yeah.
of an orangey Donald Trump skin tone more.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
You
Bit
could
orange
maybe see
tinge.
that, yeah. I
Less
mean,
aggressive.
far less aggressive.
Far less
It's
aggressive.
called. This is what it's called. I looked it up online. It's called dadifying
Dadifying.
the hat because it looks like a hat a dad would wear in the garden because it's a bit.
Ah,
beaten up.
yes.
I've sandpapered the edge.
My dad's got a hat that's beaten up as well. So
There we
go.
That's why it's called dadifying.
Let us know, listeners. Has your dad got a beaten up hat?
Send it in.
Or does your dad beat you up? Let us know.
Maybe alert the police before
yeah.
me and Stoney. But if he does,
We'll let them know for you. No, we won't. Fuck the 12.
fuck the 12, fuck the 5-0.
Fuck the
I like to say.
Hawaii 5-0.
That was a TV program.
Is that about police in Hawaii then?
Shit.
There you go.
I fucking genuinely never thought of that.
Well, there you go, Harry. You learn something new every day.
Every day's a school day.
Every day's a
New
school
segment.
day.
I found every day's a school day.
That's the
with
motto
Stoney.
of hardworking children and paedophiles.
Every day's a school day.
Hmm
Why are paedophiles constantly learning something?
No, they're always at schools.
Ah.
Yeah.
Got you.
There you go.
Got you.
There you go.
Interesting. I
Never thought about that one.
I have to reevaluate my saying of that.
Every time you say that saying now, you're going to think of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Shit, that's
thinking-
also applicable to
I'm gonna
pedos.
start thinking of it. Vodafone has just sent me a text message.
Popular.
I thought I had a text message. Vodafone.
You on Vodafone?
Yeah. Or.
Shocking.
He's giving me a look.
You need EE.
I was on.
Kevin Bacon.
I was on O2. I was on E. No, I was on O2.
Oh, Kevin Bacon does the adverts for EE.
Does
And
he
he
do
sells
like-
it to me every time.
Interesting.
And
Does he-
Kevin Bacon, same birthday as me.
Really?
8th of July, along with Jaden Smith.
That's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Mine, I think mine is Samuel L. Jackson.
Is it?
I think so.
You are the polar opposite of Samuel L.
I really
Jackson.
am. Have you heard
Yippee-ki... Oh, that's Bruce Willis.
That's Bruce Willis.
Never mind.
Have you heard of the thing, the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
No.
You take a film, any film actor,
Okay.
and you go through the films that they're in,
Okay.
try and link it with Kevin Bacon.
Right.
And if you, and like...
Is this a
but-
game, a hobby?
Yeah, you don't really know. It's the thing some people do. I didn't invent it. It's the thing that you do. And the goal is to get as far away from Kevin Bacon as possible. Not like physically.
I'm gonna say I'm
He's
pretty
not gonna
far.
attack you. But you, with a birthday, I
I'm-
think you're pretty close to it.
I'm very close to
even
Kevin
though you're not
Bacon.
an actor.
I'd have to change birthdays to sort of a winter birthday, which
stay
I don't
away from
fancy,
him.
just to stay away from him. We should play that. We should play that on Twitch or something.
What?
Should we get some live streams going?
Do we have that sort of capability? Do
No.
we have that sort of technology?
Here I am holding the microphone with my arm.
It's the most makeshift thing ever.
It's all right now. All the blood's sort of gone into my
I
elbow,
can't feel anything.
so I can't feel my arm now.
It's not a real game. You can't like get it on your PS4. It's kind of like
No.
the Wikipedia game.
Right. Oh,
Have you
where,
tried that?
where you have to randomise a page and you have to
Yeah,
try and
you
find a
try
certain
and get to
page.
Jesus or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that. We used to play that in ICT.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Not me and you.
I did.
Okay, we played it separately.
I think I played it more than you, but I don't
Oh,
know.
you're better than me, aren't you?
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm better at you at that game. But no, that was a terrible game. It was one of those
Oh.
past the time, kind of like your juggling hobby.
I thought you were gonna say kind of like your jokes.
They do pass the time.
That's the time. My juggling hobby. You've said it. You've made fun of it quite a bit now.
Yeah.
I'm putting my foot down. Stop.
We could live stream that Harry juggles
Me just doing one, and then that's it. I can't do any
instead
more.
of Matty Smokes. What's up, guys? It's Harry fucking juggles.
Harry fucking juggles.
Oh.
You need to get a hobby as well, mate.
Yeah, no, I really do
You
because
gotta get out there.
I'm sore. I'm my only hobby is punching a punch bag.
I was worried where this was. I thought you were gonna go masturbating.
I was.
But you put your chin.
I decided for the first podcast, maybe not.
Took a hard left.
I thought we've had
We'll
racism,
go punch your bag.
we've had homophobia,
Far too much child pornography.
a lot of talk
Too
about
much
child
for a
pornography.
lifetime.
But at least we made it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa,
take
whoa.
that out of
Include-
context.
It was us.
It was us.
Accidentally, and it was involving us. We didn't.
If you missed that, go to the start of the podcast and please listen.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so we've been talking now for 35 minutes. I think that's
You
it.
know what, Stone? It's flown.
It's flown by, it really
It's
has.
flown by.
I hope it's been enjoyable to everybody
Are we
else listening.
finishing?
No.
That sounded really
Yeah,
like it was
right,
an
I need to eat my tea.
It's an
Um,
ending thing.
No, I just hope, I've enjoyed it.
I've had a great time.
I just hope everybody
This
else.
is really an ending. It sounds like we're about to end.
It does. Well, we need a new segment.
Orange segment.
Orange segment. Terry's chocolate orange segment. We can cut this bit out.
Thank God.
I'll just. Okay,
we're
give us 2 minutes. Well, no,
going
don't
for-
give us any minute. We'll let it
No.
out. We're going for a piss
Give
break,
us like 0
seconds.
It will run in.
and we'll come straight
Just
back.
going for a wee. But
We're
if it
going for a
sounds
piss.
cut up, that's why.
That's why,
Me and Harry
exactly.
have been weeing together.
Not together, just separately,
Together.
different toilets.
Really, together.
Different toilets.
Please?
Stay away from my penis.
Right, we're back.
Post piss, we're back, baby.
And we're going to talk insects.
Insects, really.
Harry told me while
Interesting.
we're having a wee together.
Not true, not true at all. I'm holding the mic now, by the way.
Crossing streams, yeah, Harry's holding the mic.
Not
so.
true, different toilets.
Harry says, I've got a story about a fly.
I came back and I said to him, Stoney, I've got a story about a fly, and he said, Harry, tell me.
Tell me.
Because it was I was thinking of our place in the food chain
Okay.
and how we're apparently top predator, right?
Yeah, we are.
Apparently.
We are.
Emphasis on apparently.
Apparently.
Because I had an interaction with a fly that would say differently.
Okay, tell me.
I was sitting watching a film, as you do.
I usually stand, but fair play.
Fuck off. Fly comes in, buzzing around. I'm like, right, got to get rid of him. I go for the tea. I get a tea towel
Okay. To swat the fly.
to swat him, to kill him.
To kill him.
I'm going straight
You're
murder.
going straight for the kill.
I go straight for the
like
kill.
LaRue.
Is who?
Going in for the kill.
I
doing
don't-
it for the thrill.
Oh, I've heard the song. Don't know the artist.
LaRue.
Interesting.
Every day's a school day.
Every day's a school day. Write it down.
Well, no, hold on. You open a window.
I don't. I'm a heartless bastard. I kill
Okay.
every insect.
That's cold.
I kill spiders. I'm not scared of them, but I will.
Spiders are gone.
I will kill them. I'll kill a fly. So, got a tea towel, went for the old one hand on each end, get it up like you're whipping someone in
Yeah.
the
Buttocks?
in the changing rooms.
Yes, okay.
Hit him, go makes the big noise, miss,
Miss.
flies away.
How near? Is it a close miss?
Enough for him to like feel the wind
Okay.
and to be scared of it because he flies away.
Okay,
And I'm
right.
like, right, dealt
So
with
he's
him.
intimidated, he knows you're there.
He knows who's alpha. Me, big dog Harry.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit back down, continue watching my film. 5 minutes later, comes back. I'm like, gotta deal with him again.
Yeah.
Different weapon this time.
Okay.
I get a fucking newspaper, not
Right.
a newspaper,
A magazine.
a magazine.
Okay.
When
Firm, effective.
exactly, not as much range, but
No.
more accuracy,
More accuracy.
is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
because he's
kind of like a pistol as opposed to a sniper.
exactly.
Okay.
Well done. Every day's a school day. Go to hit, miss again.
Okay.
All the accuracy gone out the window. I've missed again.
Doesn't matter how much accuracy the tool offers you.
Yeah, exactly. But he flies away again. I'm
Right.
thinking that might be it
He's not coming back for a third.
because I think I clipped him a little bit with like
Okay.
the edge,
Caught his arse or something.
exactly, or his leg. So he flies away. Cunt comes back, Stoney. Comes back, and I'm like, right. I've gone through tea towel. I've gone through magazine. I'm gonna get slipper.
Okay.
The clothes off my own back.
Good range.
Exactly, and like the
Hard slap.
large surface area.
Yes.
It's the
Even without the accuracy, you've got a lot of room for
exactly,
error.
exactly. Miss again. Even with the room
Good
forever.
Lord.
I've gone through the dad holy trinity of getting rid of a fly, and it's not done well.
Where's the fly now? Is it flew off?
Flown away again.
Okay.
Sit back down. 30 minutes pass. I'm thinking,
He's just recharging.
I've got him. Yeah, that's what he was doing. Because he comes back in, he lands on my fucking leg.
Oh.
The fucking cheek of him.
If you had a microphone on him, he'd have his middle fingers up.
Exactly, he'd be saying, fuck you,
Fuck you,
I'm the
man.
alpha.
If you had a microphone and
Do you mean a microscope? There
I
it
mean
is.
both.
Yeah.
You'd see him with his two fingers up.
Fuck
He'd have
off.
his window rolled down and saying, fuck you.
Is he in a car?
He's in a car.
Okay.
He's in a little fly car.
He's in a little flying car. On me leg, lower thigh,
Lower
not upper
thigh.
thigh.
Whoa,
Stop by my cock.
frigid.
Yeah. This is where I look bad in the story.
Okay.
This is the part
Oh,
where I
no,
look
I know
bad.
what's happening. I know what's happening.
Raise the hand, slap the thigh, large slap, fucking moves. Don't hit him. Just slap my thigh. Large is just real
You
like
watching
that.
a comedy?
I was,
Ah,
but no, all power.
okay.
And I'm an idiot because even if I did kill him, he's not got enough surface mass to fucking block the hit. It's still gonna hurt
Yeah.
if I slap him.
Yeah.
And I missed him. So he's flown
And
away.
even if you do kill him, you've just got his DNA all over.
All
you.
over me.
The evidence is there.
I know. I never killed him. He'd gone away.
Fly detective. The evidence is there.
The evidence is all over me. I'm going to get arrested by the fly police. He killed a fly. So I think he might be still in my house because it was
You're
2
going to be
days.
back tonight watching a film. He's going to turn up again.
I forgot to tell you this. I'm homeless. The fly has moved into my house. He's living in my bed.
kicked you out.
He's taken it. I genuinely expect to come here today. Thought he'd be recording the podcast with you.
Sorry,
he's
Harry.
He's the alpha
He's
male
funny,
of my life.
Do your parents love him more?
Yeah,
Did he
exactly.
cook him dinner?
He takes my dogs out on walks.
What do flies eat? Grass?
No,
What do flies eat?
that's cows you're thinking of. What do flies eat?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat shit.
Right.
That's why they're all over, like flies on shit, the saying goes.
Yeah, but they're shit flies. I thought there was a normal fly that just ate,
Normal things.
normal things.
No. I think they all eat
Okay.
shit.
That's grim.
I wouldn't eat shit.
So, a shit-eating insect.
Has mugged me
Turned
off.
you into a pizza mayo.
Exactly. And he's top of the food
And
chain.
he's top of the food chain now.
In my house, at
No
least.
one's top of the food chain if they have to eat shit, though.
True.
I think that's scientific.
That was in the Bible, I think. I think Jesus said that.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
one of his commandments.
Yes.
No one's top of the food chain if you've got to
Did
eat
it for
shit.
GCSE?
RS.
Yeah, RS.
You didn't do RS GCSE. That's a lie. You're lying to me.
I meant biology. But there we are.
Yeah,
That's
interesting.
a good story.
Was it?
Yeah. I like to hear of your.
My escapades of
Your
being
escapades,
a
yeah.
real stupid human being.
Yeah. I once got stung while we're on insects by a wasp.
That's the end of the story. I once got stung by a wasp.
It was dangerous. It was so close to the actual hole. It was on my arse.
Oh!
Very, very close.
Oh my
Of course,
god.
I got out. Where was I? I was travelling. Me and my friends were travelling around Europe.
What
right?
year?
2017 or something.
Interesting. Good year for wasps.
And we're at a beach. That was it.
Yep.
And there was those outdoor showers.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just, whatever. And then I'm changing my trunks.
Oh
So I've got
god.
the towel wrapped round me, not
Yeah.
realising a fly had obviously flown in mid,
Mid
taking the
change,
trunks down,
yeah.
pulling the towel up. He's gone up there and he's sitting there, and I feel it itching. So I go to itch what I think is going to be a pleasurable arse itch. Everyone loves one of them. Go to itch it, feel this fly. I thought so. I went to swat it, bang,
Oh.
right on the underside of the buttocks.
Oh god.
Pain.
Close
and
to
then
the.
it was rubbing whenever I sort of.
Oh
twerked and stuff. It was
dear.
horrible.
Close to the hole as well.
Close to the hole, yeah.
Jesus
Too close to the
Christ.
hole for my liking.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Mm.
I got stung by a bee once. I fucking grabbed a branch.
Oh,
Bee on it. Rookie mistake.
rookie error.
Stung by it.
Here's a story about my father. He once set fire to a wasp nest,
Fuck off.
and he stung him all over, and
Re-
he had, his eyes were swollen.
Not the smartest decision in the
Not
world, then,
smartest
is it?
decision. I think it was a sort of like a young.
A young man's thing.
You know how they love to say, "Oh, back in my day, my mum would kick me out at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and be like, back till tea."
Yeah.
One of them, you get round to setting fire to things and robbing elderly.
Robbing
know.
elderly people.
That's what they used to do back in the day.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Bit of a stupid decision, I would say.
Yeah. Never set fire to a wasp nest.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
No,
No.
do
Don't.
I fancy it. Right. Okay, so we've just been for a little drinks break.
Got him a little drink.
Cheeky one for the road.
On water now.
On water now,
You've
yeah.
got a little bit of Bucks Fizz.
We're on the H2O,
Yeah.
so Harry can drive safe.
Yeah.
And we're just in my garage, Harry. Just looking at my car outside. It's a new car, well, newish.
Is it actually? Oh,
It is, yeah. I've
To
got
be
the.
fair, it's quite nice.
It's nice.
I genuinely haven't looked at it.
You should see the back.
The back.
The two seats in the back are basically non-existent, unless you have an upright, like someone standing, a midget standing on the seats. There's no way you can get your legs in there. I don't know how it's possible.
What's happened?
It's just really small in the back.
Oh, it's just nothing.
Just
it's
tiny.
not a crash or
It's
anything.
no,
It's a
nothing's
small
happened. It's
car.
just a tiny. But my old car, talking of crashes,
Uh-huh.
this is a story.
You crashed your car.
Well, no. There was no collision involved, but I'm driving my car, right? I was driving back from university up in Newcastle, so that's
Where
like
the lads?
good, almost 3 hour drive.
Up in the tune.
Up in the Toon, you know, Alan Shearer, all that.
Alan Sugar.
Alan. We're driving down the motorway,
Yeah.
and I hear this rattling. I'm thinking this is on the way up to Newcastle, sorry, because I was moving out.
Okay.
I was thinking, what on earth is that rattling? So got over to a service station a bit later. Nothing wrong with the car. Carried on.
Mm-hmm.
The whole way it gets worse and worse, and then I come home, you know, move all my stuff out into the car.
Yeah.
Come home, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. I'm like, what was that?
Just a rattling.
Just a rattling. It sounded like my wing mirror was loose or just
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. So I thought it's nothing deep.
Like
Just
a loose nut.
yeah, just didn't know what it was.
Loose nut.
I'm used to. I know what loose nut
That's how you
sounds
wank
like.
over loose women. You have a loose nut.
So anyway,
Loose nut.
we had a loose nut. So I got home,
Yeah.
pulled up on the drive, fine, whatever. Driving to pick my sister up from school the next day.
Okay.
Luckily, I was in a 30.
Mm-hmm.
Going around a corner though, so I'd even sped down to about. You don't speed down.
Slow
down
down.
to about 25 maybe to hit this corner. It's quite a steep corner.
Got you.
My car just sort of rolls into the corner, off the side of the road. I'm thinking, okay, it was quite a nice stop to be honest, but I'm thinking,
Fair play.
I didn't do that. But yeah, whoever did do that, that was good.
Jesus took the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel and parked it safely. So I thought,
Mm-hmm.
got out the car, got out the driver's side, looking at the wheels, whatever. Nothing seems to be wrong with it.
Okay.
Go round, open the hood of the car, thinking, what? There's nothing wrong with the engine. What's going on?
Yeah.
Turn the car back on, like no engine lights, anything like that.
Interesting.
Shut the hood, go round the other side, so as if the passenger would have got out.
Oh, okay.
And the front left wheel off.
Fuck off.
As in, laying flat on the ground next to the car.
What on earth?
As if the car had, like, slowed down, broke down, jolted to a stop, and then the wheels just nicely gone plonk, sort of like a film. It
What
just
on
plonked to the side. So if that fell off on the motorway,
That's dangerous.
I'd be talking to you through a tube.
All through the grave.
All through the
Through a
grave.
Ouija board. Not a good podcast.
A very slow moving podcast.
Stoney saying, hello.
Oh, goodbye.
He's gone already. Fucking hell, that's
So there you
that's
go.
Bad.
Yeah, that's
genuine.
really bad.
So the loose nut was the loose nut of the wheel.
The loose nut happened to be a vital loose nut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
Christ.
know. Not good.
So did you get it repaired?
We impounded the car.
We put the car down.
It was past its sell-by date.
Fair enough.
It was an old Vauxhall Corsa.
Oh, the boy.
Yeah,
so
the Silver
mine.
Surfer, and you had the Burgundy Beast.
I was a burgundy.
What
beast.
happened to the Burgundy Beast?
Yeah, that's also.
It was a burgundy coloured car,
that's
for those
also-
wondering.
It was a burgundy colour car. That's also up in Car Heaven.
Car Heaven.
Car
Yeah.
Heaven, also known as the trash compactor.
Yes, yes.
The dump.
The
I
skip.
believe It's called the
Yeah.
skip. Mine was just mine was on its last wheels since I bought
Literally.
it. Mate, on it, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just it used to like get water in from the driver's footwell. Like
Why have you got a wet foot?
Yeah, that's the thing. No. So water came in through the
Oh.
bottom. It was
From where?
the ground. So the wet ground, it would go
Oh.
in.
Okay.
It
You're
would, like-
driving through some really wet ground.
No. So it was like evaporate
Right.
into it.
Okay.
It's not. I'm not like sucking the water or like just driving through a river.
The river.
Yeah. It would like suck
Car got really wet, and I was like, I thought it went on the lake.
I drove underwater. Oh, this isn't right. No, it was like a design fault of the actual Corsa,
Right.
is what it says. What the garage man said.
The garage man.
Yeah.
They know more than I.
The mechanic.
The mechanic, some would
as
call
they
them.
say. And yeah, it was just real. The final, the point that of no return, where I had to get rid of it, was it just would stop working, and I was gonna drive home. Battery wouldn't go. It's like, right, okay, this is unfortunate. Had jumper cables in the back of my car. Went to go like stand in, put my foot down, was in socks. Foot down in the footwell of the
The
back,
wet
the
footwell.
back seat.
Oh.
And it was soaked. There was a fucking puddle, and I was like, "Fuck this car!" Like I loved it. It was my first car. I'd
Yeah.
had it since I started to drive. And I really liked it.
You always love your first car.
Exactly, and I had it for ages, but I was like, right, it's time.
Yeah.
It's not driving.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Moss was growing in it. Moss was growing on the steering wheel. Genuinely.
From the IT crowd. I've made that joke before.
Awful. Yeah, Moss.
Moss.
Yeah, like
You got wildlife
on
in
the-
there.
I had life in
Get
my
Attenborough into a documentary.
This is Harry's car. He's got life inside it.
Is he dead, Attenborough?
No, mate. He's
David?
alive and kicking.
Is he? He's
Yeah.
not kicking. He hasn't been kicking for years.
His brother's dead.
Is he?
His brother was an actor in Jurassic Park.
Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough, Dick Attenborough.
He's dead.
Yeah, he died a while ago.
Dick.
You know the old guy in Jurassic Park?
No.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World. Chris Pratt.
No. Jurassic Park. the
I
original.
have, but years ago. It's too old.
Man, you gotta get your film now.
Too old. I know. That's something we need to educate me on.
You do.
Maybe we could have an educating Tom
Every
section on
day for school
films.
day with Harry on films.
Because
Yeah.
I know nothing about
That's
movies.
Awful. I know
Yeah.
everything about
Well, that could
movies.
be. There we go. That could be. So this was just a random get to know us. Chat a lot of
We
shit.
didn't have a lot.
Didn't have a lot
We
to
didn't
go
have a
off.
boom mic.
No, I'm still here holding it with my arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we'll have a topic every week: science, nature.
Have a jingle.
It's going to be humorous, I hope. It's not going to be. We're not going to be seriously talking about
No, it's
wildlife.
an actual education. It's going to be BBC Sounds under bite size.
Yeah, and maybe we could
We
learn some facts each,
Yeah.
and we teach each other the fact or the
Yes.
story or the whatever,
Yes, I like it.
and we could, have a,
Get
have
the
a,
common sense up.
yeah.
Get the general knowledge.
We could learn and laugh.
learn and laugh.
We could live, laugh, love.
Why don't we love it? We're starting up George's Quest again. We're getting
George's Quest
we're
round
getting
two.
the softcore game board back, baby.
Right, so
So I think that's good. That sounds like a
That-
good plan.
okay,
Sounds like a good plan to do.
that'll be us.
Are we concluding?
We'll conclude for the day. We've got about an hour under the belt.
Under the belt.
We'll have to
baby.
probably cut 55 minutes out of that.
We've got 2 minutes worth of a podcast.
I'm
It's
worried
the hello
about-
and the goodbye.
Before we go, I just want to talk about.
Sounds serious.
I just want to talk about something really serious, right? I'm worried.
Mm-hmm.
Cancel culture.
Okay.
Are you worried?
We're not famous enough for that, Stoney.
Anything can get cancelled, Harry.
I guess so.
I just want to let the fans know any joke we do make,
It's mainly you.
mainly me, no matter how controversial, I don't really know what to say. They will be made, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't cancel me.
I'll apologise for him.
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
It's all Stoney.
It's all just trying to be humorous, and my Michael Jackson joke earlier, for example.
Yeah, that might be in, that might be gone.
Yeah, I
We
tell you
don't
what.
know yet.
At the end of each podcast,
Stoney will do an official apology.
I'm sorry.
Stoney's official apology. I'm going to go on record as well. I don't support any things that Stoney said.
Yes.
Regarding anything bad.
Do you support everything that you've said? Have you said anything?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I absolutely support everything. This is where I accidentally.
Yeah. Harry, you're
I
a.
hate animals.
Well, you are a cold-blooded fly swatter.
That's on record.
Doesn't
now.
even open the window. Disgrace.
I'll kill a fly. I don't care.
I'd kill humans before I killed animals. Maybe not flies.
That's weird. I used
Sorry,
to
what I meant was I've killed humans before I've killed animals.
I used to kill snails.
Really?
So my friend back in Northern Ireland. So
Okay.
It was a rough area.
A real
bad
rough
time.
area.
My friend had a gate with like one of those locks that you pull up that goes into the
Okay.
the ground. So it had like a little hole in the ground, and you could put the little thing in it. We used to put
Yeah,
snails
okay,
in there and crush them.
Oh my god.
I know.
It's like a grinder
It's-
for snails.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like sociopaths, they start.
Yeah, they do.
killing Animals.
They go like snails, chickens,
Humans.
humans.
That's the
Yeah, there's no pigs or anything. It's just chickens to humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they behead chickens and stuff.
I don't do that though, so I'm fine.
No, I don't really.
There we go. That's good.
That's good. That's a
good.
positive
We're
start.
not killing chickens.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I've not written humans off, but we're not killing chickens.
That crosses a line.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Murder.
There's the
That
line-
crosses a line.
There's a line, and then there's killing chickens and making jokes about my juggling.
Yeah.
Those are both over the line.
They're over the
We
line.
don't
Okay, I know what's off bounds now.
Good. Yeah.
With this has been a good podcast to get to know our boundaries and what we
Certain
can and can't
boundaries.
talk about. My boundaries.
It's good though. Yeah.
But yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
We're rounding up now.
We're rounding up now.
I'm gonna repeat everything I say.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I hope you've enjoyed. I haven't.
Genuinely thought you were talking to me.
Harry, I hope
Sorry,
you've enjoyed this.
it.
You'll be sleeping in the garage tonight, Harry.
Yeah, 'cause you've locked the door.
So make yourself
That's fine. Make yourself
comfortable.
comfortable.
Right.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Right. Well,
I guess we're done. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
we're done. Right.
done.
Thanks. Bye.
See you.
Should we have an official outro?
We're done.
We're done. We're done. We're done.
Bye.
Fuck
Turn it
off.
Turn it off.
Fuck
Turn it
off.
Fuck it off.